All right, this 4.2, we got the last lesson of the week. I've already put up the notes for, as far as just the paper notes. Remember, if you want those packets, you got to go to the blank section, the blank folder in Schoology, and you can print out all those notes if you want it. For those of you that watch this video, good for you. Those are probably the ones I don't have to tell to do their homework. Okay, we're kind of slacking a little bit. Hopefully, some of you see this video and you get going on your homework. Okay, because homework's kind of the buffer, right? The tests kind of hurt us or help us, depends how you do. And then the homework usually is the completion work is kind of what keeps our grade solid. Okay, in the passing range or whatever kind of grade you want. Okay. All right, so 4.2. So 4.2 is probably the easiest section. Yeah, probably the easiest section of chapter 4. Okay, so let's flip to OneNote. So 4.1 was just straight up polynomials. We had to identify polynomials. We had to state the degree, leading coefficient, the end behavior, all that good stuff. Okay. Now, let me get set up here. Okay, so hopefully you can see my screen right now. I hope. I don't want to do this again. Okay, so what we're going to be doing, we're going to be adding and subtracting polynomials. Super easy. I'm talking like super easy. Okay, it's one of the easiest things we've done all year, besides maybe factoring. Just kidding. All right, so adding and subtracting polynomials, very easy. The multiplying polynomials, that's probably the kicker here. It's a little bit harder. Okay, it's not too bad. Remember polynomials, we could have binomial, we could have trinomial, and that's pretty much the highest we're going to get today. Okay, just a binomial and a trinomial. Okay, so all these down below, these 1 through 4 here, I'm only going to do one of them. For the adding, it's pretty simple. It's just combining like terms, right? You just find the exponents, that's the like terms. So you're going to take the cubes with the cubes, the squared with the squareds, the single x's with single x's, and numbers with numbers, okay? It's very, very, very simple. Okay, let me just show you using a highlighter here. Okay, I need 4 highlighters. Ooh, good thing I got 4. Okay, so here's like terms. Here's my cubes, my squareds, okay, include that negative. My single x's, I only have one of those, so I can't combine my terms there. I just drop it straight down, and my whole numbers, right? Okay, so let's do the cubes first. We have 3x cubed plus x cubed. Well, it's going to give us 4x cubed. Duh. Okay. Next, we got the squared. Let's go ahead and cross them off. I don't know why I like doing this. I just do when I combine like terms. It helps my brain organize it. Okay, we have 2x squared minus 10x squared. It's going to give us a negative 8x squared. Okay, like I said, just drop that straight down if it doesn't have a like term. Okay, so drop that negative x straight down. It does not have a like term. Okay, last but not least, we got the purple, the whole numbers. We have negative 7 plus 8 is going to give me positive 1. All right, I'm only going to do one of those. It's going to be a quick video. I don't really have a lot for you. There's not a lot of thinking on 1 through 4. It's just combining like terms. We've been doing that since you were probably in 7th grade. Yep. All right, subtracting polynomials. The only hard thing is you have one extra step. Okay, what do I always say when you have a negative out in front of two parentheses or a set of parentheses? Okay, we always have to distribute that negative through and rewrite the whole equation. Okay, tedious, I know, but it's math. Okay, so we have 8x cubed minus 3x squared minus 2x plus 9. Distribute that negative through to all 4 terms. We have negative 2x cubed minus 6x squared. Negative turns to positive x plus x minus 1. Okay, just combine like terms again, right? So I'll highlight them once again for you guys. We have the cubes in the green. I forgot what was in the blue. Maybe squared. Okay, we have the squareds in the blue. And see how these are all in standard form? Both these trinomials are in standard form. Well, actually, this one has 4 terms. Okay, so it's not a trinomial. Trinomial is only 3. But yeah, they're all in standard form. It's from highest power to lowest power. Okay, so my single x's are going to be yellow, and my whole numbers are going to be purple. Let's just combine them. No big deal. Okay, so we have 8x cubed minus 2x cubed is going to give me 6x cubed. It is cold up here. I'm in the press box. It is freezing. It needs some heat up in here. Okay, minus 3x squared, negative 3x squared, minus 6x squared is going to give us what? Minus 9x squared. Okay, we have negative 2x plus x is going to give me negative x, just a single negative x. So we have 9 minus 1. Come on now. Child's play. Okay. All right, we're done. That's it. We're not solving. We're not doing anything. There's no equal sign. You can't solve, right? Okay, we're just simplifying and performing the operation. No big deal. Okay, maybe a little bit harder. I'm just going to set 7 up for you so you can see. Actually, I'll set 8 up for you so it's easier to write. It doesn't take up that much room. Okay, when I have this from word, remember, let's say I have, I don't know, let's say I have a basket full of 10 apples. I go apple picking. All right, I got a basket full of 10 apples. Somebody comes over and takes 2 apples from my 10 apples. Well, how do you put that in equation form? Well, I started with 10. Somebody took 2 from my 10, so that's going to give me 8 apples, right? I hate to put in simple terms like that, but makes sense. Sometimes putting things in simple terms makes more sense, okay? So whatever you're subtracting from actually goes first, okay? So this right here is my 10 apples, okay? So I have 7z squared minus 4z. Okay, whatever comes first actually goes after my subtraction sign. The from is my subtraction sign. So that goes right here. And you got to put it into a set of parentheses. Okay, then now it just looks like the same as the ones I just did. You got to distribute that negative through, rewrite the whole equation, and simplify, combine like terms. Okay, I'm not going to do it for you. You guys can do it. Go ahead. Okay. I don't think we're going to struggle with that. What we are going to struggle with is this, multiplying polynomials. Okay, so foiling. We've all talked about foiling, right? First, outer, inner, last. Here's the deal. We've already multiplied polynomials, right? Foiling is just 2 binomials put together. Okay, that's just easy, right? It's easy form of multiplying polynomials. Now we got a trinomial right here times a binomial, okay? So yeah, you guys have probably never seen something that looks like this, but it's really not that hard of a process. We just got to stay organized. Okay, I'm going to show you guys how I do this. Okay, here's what I do. I treat it like 2 separate distributor property problems. Okay, so 2 separate ones. So what I'm going to get, I'm just going to write it out and then I'll erase it for you. What I'm going to get is something that looks like that. Okay, and then here's the deal. I'm going to distribute this x through to all 3, and that's going to go here, and I'm going to distribute, then I'm going to distribute this negative 3 through, and that's going to go right here. Then you just combine like terms like normal. Okay, so keep that picture in mind. I'm going to erase it, but keep it in mind. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. Okay, first thing that I said I was going to do, that yellow, I was going to distribute that x all the way through my trinomial. So I get negative x cubed plus 2x squared plus 4x. Now remember, let me change. Let's do plus. Okay. Do I have to put in parentheses? No, it's addition, right? If it was a subtraction sign, I would, but it's addition. I don't have to. Okay. So I'm going to distribute this negative 3 through all 3 terms. Okay, so I'm going to get negative 3, do the first one, the first one on the left, negative 3 times negative x squared gives me positive 3x squared. Okay, negative 3 times 2x is going to give me what? Negative 6x. Negative 3 times 4 is going to give me negative 12. Let me double check my work. I don't want to take this wrong. It is early. Well, not really, 8:54. This seems early because I don't have you guys in class waking me up. Okay. So we have negative 3 times negative x squared. We get positive 3x squared. Beautiful. We have negative 3 times 2x. We get negative 6x. Beautiful. Negative 3 times 4 is going to give you negative 12. Awesome. So now we just combine like terms. Okay. Now it's just like the ones we just did above. This all connects. So we don't have another cube. So I'm just going to bring it straight down. Cross it off. Okay. I have 2x squared plus 3x squared. It gives me 5x squared. Cross it off, so we know we're done with it. 4x minus 6x gave me minus 2x. Cross it off. Okay, and then we don't have another whole number, so we just bring down the -12, and we're done. Is that in standard form? It is, right? My highest power is 3, it's in the farthest left, and it decreases as we go right. Okay? Now let's look at 10. Does it change? Well, yeah, let's do 10 and let's do 14. Yeah, the rest you can get on the notes. I think I did 3 or 4 on the notes. Okay, and let's not do 10. 10's a little too easy. Let's do 13. 10's the same thing, guys. It's just the binomials on the left, so it's no big deal. You just do the y to all 3, then you do the 5 to all 3, and combine like terms. Okay, whether it's on the right or the left, doesn't make any difference. It's like 5 times 3 or 3 times 5. It's both equal 15. Okay, let's go to 13. 13 is something you are not familiar with, okay? Here's the process on 13. Here's what we want to do. So I want to split this into really 2 separate problems. So I'm going to draw a line right there. I'm going to FOIL on this side, on the left side. So let's go ahead and do that. First, outer, inner, last. Okay, so we get x squared. For the first terms, my outer is going to give me plus 4x. My inner is going to give me minus 1x, and my last is going to give me -4. Combine like terms, we get x squared plus 3x minus 4. Okay? Put that in parentheses so it looks like the ones above. Now, what do you think we're going to do with that x plus 5? Bring it straight down, right? So we have x plus 5. And now, doesn't that look like the one we just did? Okay, it's the same process. It's just you got to FOIL first and then turn it into a trinomial times a binomial. It's the same process. Okay, so let's just knock that one out. Well, actually, here, let me switch it around for you. Okay. I'll prove to you guys that it doesn't make a difference, whether it's on the left side or the right side. Okay. So let's distribute this x all the way through to each term. So we get x cubed plus 3x squared minus 4x plus, let's switch it to green. Christmas colors, right? Bah humbug. Name the movie. Minus, what's 5 times 4? 20? Genius. Okay, so I distribute the x first, I distribute the 5 second, and then I combine like terms. Okay, so my final answer is going to be, we don't have another x cubed, so I'm going to write the x cubed out front for standard form, cross it off. Okay, I have 3x squared plus 5x squared, 3 plus 5 is 8x squared, cross it off, so you don't have to worry about it. -4x plus 15x gives us positive 11x, cross it off. Okay, then we have the minus 20. Done, not solving, just simplifying, rewriting. Okay. That's pretty much it. I'll show you how to set up the last 3 problems. Okay, I'll let you guys struggle with 17. I don't know if I'm going to give you something like 17, but I think it's fun. Okay, if I wanted to rewrite 17, I'd rewrite it like this. You just write it as 3 binomials put together. Okay, then you would do the same thing we did up here. But it does look a little bit different. Struggle with it. It's good for you. Okay, if you got questions on it, message me, but I probably won't give you one like that on the test. I don't think there's any sense in it. I'm more just worried about you guys getting the base of multiplying polynomials. Okay. All right, so this one's going to be 2x minus 3 times 2x minus 3 times 2x minus 3. Okay. All right, that's pretty much it. Remember, you got a Delta Math quiz this weekend. Is it really a quiz? No, I think I give you like 3 or 2 attempts per problem. It's really a free grade. It's just if you guys choose to do it or not. Okay, don't be lazy. Come on, get your work done. We're not on Christmas break yet. All right, see you guys.